if you have a fear, of a sickness such as like cancer, anything else involved, whatever. Yeah, I guess I still do have kind of a fear of like a liver issue, but I think it's kind of just fucking dissipating. Anyway, the point is, if you have a fear of these conditions, these cancers and these diseases and whatnot, this is a message of hope. If you have a fear of these conditions taking a toll on you and withering you into a skinny little, skeleton of a person who can barely lift their arm, you can't drink water, you can't eat food, you can't enjoy anything, and your life is just pretty much an unending, incessant misery until the day you pass away quietly on whatever your choice of deathbed is. If you have a fear of this, just know that that's going to happen to most of us through old age. It's not going to, it's not specific to you, because you might have some health issues and you might have some, fears about that. I don't want to wither into a little skeleton and fucking die just with a whimper. That's going to happen to most of us, A lot of people are going to die of old age. That's what they're going to do, Their skin's going to sink into their bones and the muscle tissue is going to, partially deteriorate, I guess. I'm not a fucking doctor, but, just going to get weaker as you get older. And it's, and if that doesn't happen, if you don't get a disease or something like that withers you into a fucking skeleton shell of a person, or you don't die of old age that withers you into a skeleton shell of a person, you might die in a fucking car accident. And all of a sudden it's your fucking, the oncoming car fucking ramps up onto your hood and it smashes the top head of your half into the back fucking windshield. And your brains are all over the inside of the car and shit. It's a pretty quick death. It's not like the withering into a skeleton death, that's kind of miserable. It's more like a liberation. It's like it's like an explosion. It just happened. You didn't even know it happened, or you might get bit by a fucking snake, man, and your fucking whole body swells up, which is the opposite of withering into a skeleton, which you can probably say would be a little bit better, because, you wouldn't be withered into a small little tiny weakling of a skeleton, barely can open your arm. You got bit by a fucking toxic, a very venomous snake, and your whole body is swelled up like Andre the Giant. And you look pretty cool before you die. Either way, you're not going to escape it. So why not embrace it?